Welcome everybody. Today's video I'm going to show you how to change the fuel lines on one of these older Mastercraft or Craftsman 33cc chainsaws. There's a piece of a fuel line. You guys can see that there, right in here. There's the fuel line that goes up and through the handle, and it's snapped off. So there's going to be problem number one. So there's a couple flathead screws up on top here. I'm going to go ahead and remove. Just put off your filter under there, and let's grab some carburetor. The fuel line though is broken off, just snapped off there. So the fuel line goes off this little port on the carb, and it actually goes through a little hole here in the handle. It's going to run up through this handle and down and into the tank here. So I'm going to need to take this whole handle assembly off at some point, and probably take this handle off as well. There's a screw here in the top of this handle that you'll see when I open this up. It's going to route the fuel line through there. So there you go, you can see it's cracked in multiple spots. So it runs up this right side here, and then through the center and down, and then through the handle here like we showed you earlier, and into the tank. To replace this, I'm going to need to take this handle off, take this handle off, take this off to get access. Probably this side or this side to get access to probably this side to get access to this tank. So first thing I'm going to do is take this handle off, and 5/16, and then we got another big one over here. There we go. Whew. Alright guys, so I got the fuel filter out of the gas tank here, and it's looking like in pretty rough shape. The fuel tank itself looks pretty rough too. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up and see if I can get another fuel filter, and we'll replace the line next. Alright guys, so I got some new fuel line. It's 3/32 inside diameter by 3/16 outside diameter. And what I'm going to do is start by putting the fuel line into the tank. The easiest way I found to get the fuel line started into a really tight hole here is to cut off on a sharp angle so it kind of fits in there. And once you get it started in there, you can sort of see it coming out. Maybe not with your lighting, but then what you can do is just grab it once there's enough there. You grab it with a set of pliers, kind of pull it through and then just snip off the end so that it's nice and flush. Alright guys, so I'm just going to put the fuel filter back on the fuel line here. I'm going to drop that into the tank. And then I'm going to pull the line through. So all you want is for there to be enough line in there so that the chainsaw or the filter rests on the bottom of the tank. Okay, so that's that. Put that through the hole here, the inlet, the filler tube that goes in there like that. I am going to put this back on here. There we go. Now this fuel line comes up through this little opening right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's where it comes up. Now I'm just going to kind of measure this. It's going to have to go up the handle because it comes through the handle here, comes up through here, and then into where the carb goes, and then I'm just going to snip it there. It's a little bit of extra. Alright, now I can start putting this thing back together. So that goes with that guy, these three go there. So I'm going to put this one in the bottom here first. And then these two guys here. There's a good chance that it still doesn't run. You can't get any carb yet, but it's not a good base. You get lucky to put it still run. This guy goes back on. So I'll put this fuel line up and through here. Just kind of snip it on an angle. Just hope that I got enough. Now then at the other end, here we go. Alright, looks like I still have plenty there. Okay, good. Three more up front. Alright, we'll run this fuel line where it needs to go. And down through here. And then back up. Alright, so she's run back through the way it's supposed to be here, and up through this little hole right here. Okay. I can rehook up this carb. Let's hook up the linkage first for the throttle. Remember, it was this guy here that I had a scratch mark on. So it just goes like like that. Pretty simple. Get these two screws started. Kind of stick. Oh, you can see a few lines are red rubbery. Alright, now I'm just going to snip off the end of this fuel line. Hook that back up to the carb. I left a little bit of extra. Can't forget this screw in the back here. Okay. Okay, it's nice and tight. Handles in there good. Throttle control works good. Now, I think I'm going to just leave this off for now. See if I can test this by putting a little bit of fuel in there. See if I can get it to run. Alright guys, so I've got the carb kit put back in, a new carb kit. So I have had it running. Just want to show you a quick update on the video to make sure you see that I get her running here. It doesn't run great. I have to still adjust the carb screws and stuff, but let me see if I can get this thing running again here. So there you go guys, I mean you could see it running. I do apologize for the darkness on the display, but anyways, I gotta tune the carb a little bit more. The other problem, two more problems I've noticed, as you can see I don't have a bar and chain on there anymore. I tried to tighten up the chain. As you guys might have noticed earlier in the video, it wasn't overly tight. But I think they might have the wrong size chain on there. It looks like it's a little bit too big or stretched out or something like that. And the other thing is I'm not getting any oil coming out of the oiler. So anyways, thanks again for joining me guys. If you like the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button or the like button at the bottom there. It really helps me out on the channel. And until the next video guys, take care.